Cain FF Nub by Oliva. Hey, Ryan, Cain, this is a cigar vlog. Don't adjust your monitors or anything like that. This is actually as big as this thing gets. This is a nub. And the whole point of a cigar this size is basically to get down and dirty with the flavor as fast as you can without all the buildup. But that said, you have to be kind of careful with these because these are super duper short, and you can smoke them for up to an hour, but if you're not careful, they'll be over as soon as you get them lit. And I apologize for any wind noise right now. I'm trying to keep the speaker covered here with my hand, but I don't think it's working. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and get this cut and lit. I'm going to be honest with you, this is going to be kind of an oddball review because there's really no middle. It's basically a start and a stop, and that's pretty much it. So this could be really short. That's the thing I don't like about torpedo style is you always have to be real careful about how much you're taking off. They always take off so much because that's just how it's shaped. Okay. Focus on cigar, please. Nobody cares about the grass. And if you do, you are officially a weird ass. The aroma coming off this is pretty nice so far. Alright, come on. Okay, I think I got it. You have to be kind of careful lighting these that close to your face because it's almost like you're going to set your nose on fire. Anyway, basic flavors coming off of this. Spicy, a little peppery. Something sweet going on in there. Almost cinnamony. That's good. Alright, good clean tobacco. That's an excellent start. Well, flavor-wise, I'm going to have to fix this light because this is kind of rubbish. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to smoke this down to what I think would be an inch. I don't know if I'm going to have a midpoint update to this just because of the fact that, well, this is as big as it gets. So, we'll kind of see how it goes. Anyway, I'll get back to you after an inch. Okay, so I figure this is about as close to an inch as I'm going to get on the first bit here. And that's kind of one of the problems with this cigar. It is so short that you're going to end up getting into some real issues trying to actually smoke this thing effectively. Because it's real short, and it's also real thick. So you're going to try to smoke it like a regular Gordo, which means you're going to be double puffing, but if you do that, you're going to overheat it. So far, the flavors I've noticed, it is spicy, picante spicy. I want to say a little leathery, a little woody, slightly earthy, but it's got that piquant flavor, especially in the retrohale, because that'll stick in your nose like crazy. I kind of recommend maybe not retrohaling too much for this one, otherwise it'll set your nose on fire. But this one's kind of reminding me, if you've ever had like the spicy ramen, it's kind of spicy like that, you know? It's not like, you know, low quality tobacco spicy, which is just like straight pepper. It's just, it's got that kind of capsaicin type, just spicy. Real mild, so it's not gonna like blow your head off or anything, but you know. It's good. There's some kind of leathery in this one. Yeah, leathery, earthy, and a little spicy. So anyway, I'm going to try to figure out when I want to do my next update, because I'm thinking this is going to be kind of short, sweet, and to the point. And that's kind of the whole point of a nub cigar, is normally on longer cigars, you got, you know, your initial light, your build up. Flavors will start to stand out and mature, or they'll change. But this one, I don't foresee any changes at all, just because there's just not enough space, or length, I should say. You know, it's just not long enough. But overall, though, yeah, this one's definitely got that kind of leathery, woody kind of thing, earthy, leathery. I want to say like kind of like walking into a leather store, you know? You kind of get that aroma. That's kind of where this is kind of taking me right now. But like I was saying before, the whole point of the nub is to cut out all the extraneous stuff and just get straight to the heart of the flavor. And whether or not they effectively accomplish that, I've had nubs over the past couple of years, off and on, and I'm going to say that they're probably not all created equal. You know, some of them are really hit what they're going for, and you light them up, and they got good flavor, they got strong flavor, and it's nice, and it goes all the way through, and you can smoke them for an hour. And then there's ones like this, which are kind of leathery, earthy, but a little nondescript. And so for the ones that I've had this before, make sure you have something to eat before smoking these, because these will be a little on the strong side. So if you're particularly sensitive to nicotine, these can leave you a little queasy if you're not careful. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop padding for time here and go ahead and figure out if I want to just smoke this down. And I don't know, I suppose I probably could do a halfway point. It's going to be a short halfway. Well, anyway, the next halfway point might be the end point, because otherwise I'm going to burn my fingers. Anyway, I'll see you then at the halfway point. Ish. Okay, this is about as close as I'm going to get to a halfway point as I can. And yes, I've been smoking this for a while to get down to this point. I have a little bit of a flavor twist, which I was not expecting. It actually got a little sweeter right about this point. Kind of has that cedary, cinnamony thing going on. Very interesting. I didn't think this would actually do that. Still very earthy, very leathery. But as long as you're being careful and not overdrawing, over puffing, and overheating, you should end up getting, at least I noticed, that the flavor actually got a little sweeter. And kind of reminiscent of maybe a punch. Reminiscent, not exact, but yeah, definitely an interesting development. As far as the actual end update goes, that's going to be a trick. Well, anyway, like I said, it took actually quite a while to smoke it down to this point. And that's one of the things about these. They're so thick that it takes a while to actually cook them down. I have had to do a couple of touch-ups due to my crappy light, but if you light it decently enough, you shouldn't have to worry about too much when it comes to actual smokability. As you can see, quality is, well, quality is obviously top-notch, and I just stepped on that thing and stabbed me in the foot. Okay. But, yeah, just the thing about it is they're so ridiculously short. You know, it's really kind of nuts. I will say it's probably a better idea to get a nub in a more natural, rounded type of head instead of this torpedo point. Or neck, sorry. Just because of the fact that you end up wasting so much tobacco with these torpedo heads. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and smoke this down to the point where I basically am burning my fingers, and that'll probably have to be the end of this. So I'll see you at the actual nub of the nub. I didn't think that through very well. Anyway, I'll see you. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, this is about where I'm going to end it because I'm running out of space to actually hold this, and it's kind of wanting to tunnel. I attribute that to my light being a little wonky as opposed to anything construction-wise. So far, right after the halfway point, all the spiciness completely died out, and they had a sweet cedar with a earthy leather. So this was definitely an interesting little stick here. And when I say little stick, I mean little. Drink recommendations: pretty much any good whiskey, any decent coffee, kind of generic, whatever you would actually drink with a cigar. Beyond that, though, if you're into more earthy, less sweet flavors, this would be right up your alley. And somebody's coming through the tunnel, making a lot of noise. Okay, yeah, someone's coming through that tunnel making quite a bit of noise, and I'm going to keep moving up here. Another thing is there is a bee that seems to be in love with me and keeps trying to land on my face, which I do not appreciate. So anyway, don't really have much else to say about this. If you can find a Cain FF maybe not in a nub, you'd probably have a more interesting experience. I said I don't know if they actually make it like that. But anyway, I can definitely give these a go. That's pretty much all I got. So, you like this review or any other review, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know if your experience was different. Other than that, not much else to write home about. I'll see you next time.